Today's world is loud and flashy, but there is power in being quiet and understated. Sometimes the most beautiful things about us are not what we show on the outside, but what we value on the inside. The little habits that lead to big and lasting changes attract Stoic thought with its strong rules for staying strong. Being smart and having self-control help us form these habits. Take a trip with us to learn the 10 social habits that make you quietly beautiful, ranging from being sure of yourself and caring about others to being wise and mysterious. Each habit will give you a new and useful way to improve yourself and make a big impression on others without saying much. Are you ready to take on the challenge and find your true inner strength? Start now and experience and embrace the wonderful ideas of Stoic philosophy to live a life that is not only full of meaning, but also brimming with happiness and peace. Number 1. Be you, authentic. Have you ever thought about what really makes someone, in a world full of chaos and constant change, charming? One main idea that Stoic philosophy teaches us is, it may seem easy, but to truly live in line with our nature, we need to know and trust ourselves, no matter what other people think or expect of us. A well-known proverb says, "Let go of other people's biases and live your own life." This is not just advice, it's a call to action. When we live as our true selves, we not only find freedom, but we also make nature appealing. Drawn to sincerity and honesty are what make someone truly beautiful. If you want to be true to yourself, ask yourself what makes you happy and comfortable. When you feel most confident is when you're living in line with your nature. Don't let other people's opinions shake your confidence. As Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. But first, we need to learn to love and appreciate ourselves. You don't get charm by trying to be someone else. You get charm by accepting and respecting your real self. When you live honestly, you attract people who share your values and goals. This is a stronger and longer-lasting draw than any flashy looks. When you walk into a room, people will feel good energy from you because you are a confident person who knows who they are and doesn't need to pretend. This is the power of being true to yourself. Remember that true charm comes from within. Be yourself and you will find true allure. Are you ready to start living your life according to your nature today? Number 2. Allure of independence. Have you ever thought about why independence is so appealing and alluring in today's world? Being independent is not only a useful skill, but it also shows that you are mature and sure of yourself. Stoic philosophy says that independence is a strong base for life that helps us find inner peace and self-control. Independence frees us from outside influences and lets us take charge of our own lives. When we are independent, we not only solve our own problems but also become strong supporters for others. How do you feel when you finish a hard job by yourself? The satisfaction and pride you feel don't just come from the outcome, they come from overcoming challenges on your own. Independence is not loneliness. It's the ability to face and solve problems on your own. Marie Curie was a great scientist who won 2 Nobel Prizes. She overcame many problems in her work and personal life by being independent and persistent, not letting societal biases or financial problems stop her. Marie did her own study and discovered radium, which was a big step forward in science. Her independence not only helped her succeed, but it also inspired millions of people around the world. Our freedom also shows in the choices we make. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said that the happiness of your life rests on the quality of your thoughts. When we are free, we make our own choices and don't let other people affect our lives. This gives us a unique appeal. The charm of someone who is sure of themselves, knows what they want, and isn't afraid of difficulties. When you walk into a room with independence and confidence, people will feel your strong presence right away. They will see you as a person who is strong and not easily moved by outside factors. This is the power of independence. You'll be more attractive and enjoy a more free and happy life if you become independent. Start working on it today and see the difference it makes. Are you ready to become independent and more attractive? Do you have the courage to answer this question? Leave a comment below and join the conversation. Next, let's move on to the 3rd secret on our journey to discover and master our best qualities. But first, I have a question for you. Have you ever thought about why just one look or a small gesture can say more than thousands of words? This question leads us to the third secret, the body's silent language. Number 3. Silent language of our body. Stoic philosophy puts a lot of value on the fine art of the body's language because it most accurately shows who we are and what we're made of. Big-toe Stoic philosophers once said that we should listen twice as much as we speak. Body language is more than just posture, eye contact and gestures. It's also about listening and non-verbal communication. When we understand and use body language well, we make deep and real connections with the people around us. For example, when you meet someone new, a firm handshake, honest eye contact, and a gentle smile can send important messages before you even say a word. People's first opinion of you may depend on these signals. When you stand up straight and are sure of yourself, you send a message of strength and self-control. Jesus also spoke with his body. When he reached out to heal or welcome someone who was hurting, he used words and actions that showed love and understanding. Jesus' body language showed that he cared and that God was with him. Public speech is a real-life example of this. Successful speakers use more than just words. They also move around on stage, make eye contact with the audience, and use their hands to show what they're talking about. All of these things help them connect with and convince the audience more effectively. In fact, body language does show what we're thinking and feeling. When your mind is, if you're calm and sure of yourself, your body language will naturally show that. The body's silent language can be a powerful way to build relationships and communicate feelings. You will become more charming and convincing if you learn to understand and use this language. Start today and see the difference it makes. Number 4. Subtle scent of sophistication. If you want to make a scent that smells sophisticated without being too strong, you need to learn the art of fragrance. The subtle scent of sophistication refers to those light, stylish scents that stay with you because of their beauty and grace. These scents are made to be subtle but strong, giving off a polished vibe that fits with your personality instead of overpowering it. We'll talk about the main things that make these scents unique, how they're made, and how to wear them to improve your style in this lesson. How to read subtlety in fragrances. The gentle and polished smell of subtle scents is what makes them unique. The scents in this category are usually light and not too strong, and they fit in well with the person wearing them. Important parts. Some of the most common notes are light flowers like jasmine or lily, soft musks, and light woods like sandalwood. You can also add a fresh, classy touch with citrus and green notes. What the role of perfume strength is. Because they have fewer oils, eau de cologne and eau de toilette are often used for light scents. The balance of ingredients makes sure that the smell is strong enough to be noticed without being too strong. Adding layers to last longer. A subtle smell can last longer if you use scented oils or a body lotion that goes with it. By layering fragrances, you can make the scent grow more slowly and last longer. Putting on the smell. Scents that aren't too strong are best for work, daytime, or any other time when a more understated smell is right. For a soft spread, the oil should be put on pulse points like the wrists, behind the ears, and at the base of the throat. How to pick the right smell. When choosing a modest scent, think about your own style, the event, and the setting. To find out how the scent reacts with your skin, you should do tests with it in different settings. How subtle fragrances make us feel. Aromas that aren't too strong can make you feel calm, confident, and elegant. These scents can make you more noticeable without drawing attention to yourself, which makes them great for people who like the finer things in life. There is a soft smell of sophistication that can bring back memories and feelings. A light, pleasant scent can bring back fond memories and make others feel at ease. For example, lavender is often associated with relaxation and peace. When you choose a subtle scent, you not only take care of yourself, but you also help make the environment pleasant for everyone else. For example, imagine you are at a party and meet a stranger. That person has a faint scent of bergamot and sandalwood, and you are immediately drawn to them, both because of how they look and because of the scent. This scent not only makes you feel elegant and warm, but it also makes you remember the encounter for a long time after it happened. According to the Bible, when a woman brought an expensive jar of perfume to anoint Jesus' feet, it was both an act of reverence and a way to show love and respect. The scent of the oil filled the room, making everyone feel Jesus' presence and love. Choosing the right fragrance for yourself is a way to find peace and confidence in your daily life. When you give off a soft scent, you not only make yourself feel good, but you also make others feel the same way. Ask yourself what impression you want to leave on others. Thoughts. A light, delicate scent can do that. Pick a scent that truly represents who you are and makes you feel strong and at ease. Having a mild, gentlemanly scent is an important part of taking care of yourself and showing respect for others. Let your scent be a way to meet people without speaking. Mark, we just talked about the power of soft, subtle scents, which is one of the things that makes you quietly beautiful. Now we'd like to show you another powerful way to make your strength attractive to others: the beauty of being polite in everyday life. Being polite shows not only what you believe but also who you are. Let's keep watching the movie to learn more about the magical power of a smile. Number 5. Manners that mesmerize. Being polite is more than just saying thank you or I'm sorry. It also means treating everyone with respect and kindness. For example, when you walk into a room and someone smiles at you or greets you politely, these small acts can make your day better and create an atmosphere of goodwill and warmth. Jesus also said, "Do to others what you want them to do to you." This reminds us to be polite and kind all the time. When we treat others with respect and goodness, we not only make their lives better, but we also make society better. Let's look at an example from our own lives. When was the last time you helped an older person cross the street or gave up your bus seat for a mother carrying her child? These small but meaningful acts not only show courtesy, but they also uphold human values and build community. If the answer is yes, start by being kind and respectful to yourself every day. If you do this, you will find that your life is more beautiful and meaningful. Being kind not only makes you more attractive, it's also a great way to show your character and soul. Are you ready to be kind and make a difference? Start today and feel the good things that will happen before we move on to Lesson 6. Please accept our thanks for being with us for half of this movie. Journey. Every moment is a chance to learn and grow. You being here, hearing and thinking with us, is a gift that I value every second. Please like and share this video to help us teach more people these important lessons. Like the lessons of Stoicism, each of your shares is a small but meaningful action. Don't forget that lesson number 6 is waiting for you in the next part. Let's look into and follow these timeless pieces of advice together. Thank you again for your dedication. Number 6. Art of self-care. Taking care of ourselves is something we do on purpose to improve our physical, social and emotional health. It means being aware of our wants and giving them the attention they deserve. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a must if we want to stay healthy and in balance in our busy lives. How to take care of yourself. Self-care means doing things that keep you healthy and make you healthier. It means paying attention to your mind and body and meeting your wants. Different ways to take care of yourself. Physical self-care includes things like working out, eating well, and getting enough sleep. Emotional self-care includes things like writing in a book or calling a friend that help you deal with and talk about your feelings. Mental self-care means doing things that keep your mind active, like reading or putting together puzzles. For spiritual self-care, do things that give you a reason to live, like praying, meditating, or spending time in nature. Taking care of your social health means keeping up good relationships and having a support system. Why taking care of yourself is important. It helps lower stress and nervousness, makes you healthier and more productive generally, makes it easier to connect with others and keep ties healthy, helps people live longer and better lives. Self-care myths you should know. Taking care of yourself is selfish. In fact, taking care of yourself makes it easier to help other people. It takes a lot of time. There are small, important ways that you can work self-care into your daily life. People who have the time and money should only do it. Self-care can be easy and not cost anything. Taking care of yourself every day. Start out small. Pick up one new way to take care of yourself at a time. Plan it out. Self-care should be an important part of your day. Stick to it. To get the most out of self-care, you need to do it regularly. How to take care of yourself. Pay attention to your mind and body. You can protect your time and energy by setting limits. If you need to, don't be afraid to get help from a professional. Don't forget that taking care of yourself is a process, not a goal. Have you ever thought about why self-care is so important in today's world? Rising stress and pressure make it more important than ever to take care of your physical health as well as your mental and emotional health. Imagine starting your day with a peaceful cup of tea, some yoga poses, and some time to meditate. These things will not only make you feel better, but they will also set you up for a productive day. Jesus also said that we need to know how to love and care for ourselves before we can love and help others. When we do this, we have more energy and patience to treat others well. Setting up a daily reading habit is a practical example of self-care. Imagine spending at least 30 minutes a day reading a book you love, whether it's about philosophy, history, or fiction. This will not only help you learn new things, but it will also relax and inspire you. When we take care of ourselves, we not only feed our bodies, but we also feed our minds, which helps us keep a positive attitude and an optimistic spirit. You have to be patient and committed to self-care for a long time. Start today and feel the good changes it makes in your life. Have you spent enough time taking care of yourself? What can you do every day to improve your health and spirit? Let's talk about our experiences in the comments section below. Remember that taking care of yourself is not only a way to show you love, but also an important part of living a peaceful and happy life. Number 7. A touch of mystery. A touch of mystery is an interesting idea that explores the mysterious and intriguing parts of life. Mystery interests us because it makes us think and want to explore the unknown, solve problems, and find out what's really going on. This lesson goes into detail about how surprise is used in many areas of our lives, from books and movies to personal growth and finding out more about ourselves. What does mystery mean? Figuring out what mystery means and how it fits into human society. Mystery is a type of writing, movies, and other kinds of entertainment. Why people like the unknown? The reason why people are naturally interested in secrets and the unknown. How curiosity and the desire to find hidden facts affect our minds. Mystery in movies and books. An overview of some of the most popular types of mystery books, movies, and TV shows. Talk about old mystery books and movies that helped shape the genre. How mystery can help you grow as a person. Embracing the unknown can help you learn more about yourself and grow as a person. Mystery can be used to help people think critically and solve problems. Everyday life with a haunt. Find the secrets in our daily lives and think about how they affect our lives. How important it is to be interested in new things and willing to try new things. The right amount of mystery and clarity. Figuring out when surprise makes things more interesting and when it can be confusing is important. Ways to keep a good balance between being curious and being sure. Uses of mystery in real life. Learn how to use surprise in writing, advertising, and other creative projects. Tips for making material that is interesting and engaging. In conclusion, go over why surprise is important in both entertainment and everyday life. Inspiration to face the unknown and keep looking into life's secrets. People shouldn't be afraid of death but of never starting to live. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Modern Life that keeping a bit of mystery around not only makes you more beautiful, but also shows that you are wise and aware, according to Stoic philosophy. Mysteries show that you are self-controlled and know how important information is. Imagine walking into a room full of people and everyone looks at you. It's not because you're the most interesting person there, but because of your calmness, discretion, and mystery. This doesn't mean you have to hide who you really are. It just means you don't need to tell everyone everything about yourself. This makes people more interested in you and gives them a chance to learn more about you. It's also a way to keep your attractiveness and respect in the eyes of others. Just like Jesus didn't tell everyone everything about himself at once. He chose to share his messages through parables, which earned him respect and admiration from his followers. Have you ever thought about why some people are so interesting to be around? Even if they don't say much, they make you want to learn more about them. Better Seneca. I think that the person who is poor is not the one who has too little, but the one who wants more. Stoics don't need to brag or show off. They know the value of keeping some mystery to themselves. How can you use this in your daily life? Don't tell everyone everything about yourself at the first meeting. Leave something out for the next time. This way, people will have a chance to get to know you, and in the process, they'll realize that you are someone worth getting to know. Mystery is not only a way to attract people, but it's also a way to protect yourself and keep your deepest values for those who truly deserve the. Through Stoicism and Jesus' teachings, we learn how to live a life worth living, one in which every moment has deep value and meaning. Number 8, cultural wisdom. Have you ever thought about why it's so important and interesting to learn about and respect other cultures? In today's international and diverse world, cultural intelligence is an essential skill that helps us connect with and understand those around us better. Stoic philosophy says that understanding and respecting other cultures is more than just learning more about them. It's also a sign of compassion and self-control. When we learn about other cultures, we not only gain knowledge, but we also broaden our perspectives and ability to empathize. This helps us build genuine and lasting relationships. For example, if you are at an international gathering and greet someone in their native language or know a bit about their history and traditions, you will make a strong impression. The other person will feel understood and appreciated, and your relationship will grow deeper and more meaningful. People look up to Jesus as an example of kindness and understanding. He also taught us how important it is to understand and accept other cultures. He taught and talked to people from all walks of life his whole life, always encouraging them to be kind and understanding. His message to love your neighbor as yourself is a powerful one. As proof of the link between cultural knowledge and compassion, think about the last time you learned something new about another culture. What did you learn that made you feel differently about the world? Cultural intelligence not only makes you more appealing to others, but it also makes you a more well-rounded person. In your daily life, read books, watch movies, or even take part in cultural events. Every new experience is a step toward discovery and growth. When we take the time to learn about and respect other cultures, we not only show that we are wise, but we also send out a strong but quiet message: allure. If you make cultural knowledge a big part of your life, the world will become more interesting and full of different kinds of people. In a certain society, cultural wisdom is the knowledge, beliefs, practices, and values that have been passed down from generation to generation. It includes the lessons learned from a culture's history, traditions, and experiences. It can be a great source of advice for both people and groups. Cultural wisdom can help us deal with the problems we face in life, promote respect for differences, and create a world that is more linked and understanding. What it means and why it matters. Cultural understanding is what a society has learned and done over time. It is a very important part of how people see themselves and how society works. Teaches important lessons for growing as a person, fixing problems and building communities. The passing on of cultural knowledge, stories, rituals, and written works that have been passed down from generation to generation. In proverbs, stories, songs, and traditional practices, they are shown. Keys are passed on by family, elders, and group leaders. Part in forming an identity. Cultural knowledge helps people feel like they fit and are who they are. It helps people feel connected to their roots and history. It helps people figure out where they fit in a larger cultural setting. What happens to social behavior affects societal norms, moral behavior, and relationships within the community. Boosts social unity, cooperation, and respect for others. Gives advice on how to settle disagreements and make choices. How to use cultural wisdom in today's world, useful for talking about modern problems like globalization and cultural diversity. Helps people from different cultures understand each other better. Can be used in many areas, such as teaching, leading, and resolving conflicts. Problems and keeping it. Modernization and globalization can make it harder to keep traditional knowledge alive. It is very important to record, bring back to life, and use traditional wisdom in modern life. Stresses how important it is to protect traditional heritage. As an example of cultural wisdom, Ubuntu is an African idea that stresses togetherness and helping each other. Native American lessons on how to live in peace with nature. Asian religions and ideas like Confucianism stress how important family is and how to respect older people. How cultural wisdom can be used to deal with problems in today's society. Culturally sensitive alternatives and new ways of doing things are offered. Uses traditional knowledge to encourage life in a way that is both sustainable and moral. Promoting exchange between cultures. Being exposed to different cultures helps us understand and value different kinds of knowledge more. Encourages people to share their best practices and work together to solve problems. Encourages world citizenship and living together peaceful. Number 9. Heartbeat of compassion. Stoics believe that compassion is a key part of finding balance and inner happiness. Compassion is like a heartbeat that helps people get through hard times with love and understanding. It's not enough to just feel sorry for someone else's pain. You have to also do something to help and support them. Jesus, who was a great example of kindness, spent his whole life teaching and helping people. He always made time to heal the sick, comfort the suffering, and show unconditional love. In the story of the Good Samaritan, Jesus clearly showed compassion by praising the Samaritan for helping a hurt stranger without expecting anything in return. This story reminds us that compassion is a good trait that we should all strive to have every day. When you see someone in trouble, are you willing to show compassion by listening, sharing, and helping them? Stoic philosophy says that kindness is not a weakness, but a strength that helps us connect with others and make the community stronger. Stories about Epictetus, a slave who became a philosopher, show compassion in a very clear way. Despite his hard life, he always taught his students about compassion and kindness. Speaking about empathy, Epictetus said that it's important to listen and understand others. Being compassionate helps us see that everyone is linked in a web of humanity. Not only does empathy ease other people's pain, it also makes our own hearts better. Try something new. How can you show compassion in your daily life? Do you listen to friends talk about helping strangers, or do charitable things? We just talked about the power of compassion, which is one of the things that leads to success and self-improvement. Now we want to show you another powerful tool for building relationships and earning respect from others. A sincere smile. A smile not only shows happiness, but it also helps us connect with others on an emotional level, making it easier to make friends. Let's keep watching the video to learn more about the magical power of a smile. Compassion is feeling sorry for other people's pain and wanting to make their lives better. The heartbeat of compassion is what this feeling is all about, an inner drive that makes people want to help those in need and build relationships with other people. This idea is important for personal growth and for keeping the peace in society, because it leads to acts of kindness, understanding, and humanity. What does compassion mean? Compassion is the mental ability to understand and share someone else's feelings, especially when they are upset. It means you not only care about someone, but also want to help them feel better. Why compassion is important? Compassion is important for your health because it helps you build healthy relationships and deal with tough emotions. It is also important for society as a whole, since acts of kindness make communities stronger and more united. Parts of having compassion. Empathy is the capacity to understand and relate to someone else's feelings. Caring means really wanting other people to be happy and healthy. Action, being ready to do something to help other people and ease their pain. Developing kindness, self-compassion. Being kind to yourself first will help you be more compassionate toward others. Mindfulness, learn to be present and aware of how other people feel and what they need. Active listening, take part in talks fully to really understand what other people are saying. Random acts of kindness. Doing small acts of kindness every day can help you form the habit of being kind. Problems with having compassion, empathy fatigue. Being around other people's pain for too long can make you emotionally worn out. Bias. Prejudices can stop people from being sympathetic. Disconnection. Not feeling emotionally connected or aware can make it harder to be sensitive. Pros of having compassion. Better emotional health makes people happier, less stressed, and stronger. Social harmony. makes relationships stronger and creates a group where people help each other. Effects on a global level helps make the world more peaceful and fair by addressing suffering on a bigger scale. How to be a good leader by showing compassion. Leaders with compassion encourage and inspire others, making the workplace a good place for everyone. They care about their team's health and happiness, which boosts motivation and productivity. Useful applications. Help people in need by giving your time to good causes. Active listening and understanding should be things you do every day. Help projects that improve mental health and well-being. Thoughts and growth. Think about your activities and how they affect other people on a regular basis. You can become more compassionate by learning new things and practicing them over and over again. In conclusion, the heartbeat of compassion is a steady beat that keeps people and communities healthy. Developing compassion makes society more respect and admire you. Jesus said, "Let your light shine before others." He meant that our light isn't about showing off, but about the values we hold dear through small, quiet, but powerful actions. Let these habits become your inspiration and motivation, and they will help you shine naturally and deeply. We hope that this video gives you ideas and motivation to use Stoic habits in your life to become a better person. Today, start taking small but strong steps toward becoming quietly and irresistibly attractive. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching, and we hope your journey is full of joy and hope.